Hello, Scotty here. I made a video up for a week or two. I ain't got a clue what's on the video camera at the moment because all the buttons have gone sticky where I've been painting near it. I keep forgetting to put it in the bag. But there you go. Oh, someone gave me a groovy mug, coffee mug. It changes with the heat. It's cool, isn't it? Fuel gauge. Yeah, so I'm getting to the filler end point, I think. There's a few dabs of filler I've got to stick in here and there, and some. But I need to get the bonnet clipping in, in tight so I can get the panels. I've got my hinges out and I've got them cleaned up, primered, and my acid etch primered out of a rattle can, and some. And they've got to be in there when it's painted. So I've masked them off, and they're going to stay masked now until the big reveal day, really. All the paint's done. But you know that sort of thing. I don't know if you lot do it, but I do it. I took these. There's some little catches that go down here. Can you see what I'm looking at? Can't see what I'm looking at, can you? Down here, that the bonnet catch clips into and locks it with this bonnet catch here. And of course, I didn't take them off originally because I didn't think I was going to need to, but then I thought, well, I had a change of heart. I think it was that fellow with the white jacket came round and said that I was being bodging git, so I took them off, and it was sort of out of sequence. I can't find them anywhere. I haven't got a bloody clue where they've gone. They've just disappeared. But so I've made a couple more, which kind of look like it. They haven't got slots, but I've drilled the holes at 10mm, so they should give me a bit of movement, a little bit. So I can get the bonnet down and get it locked, and then I can get the panels looking straightish. Then, can't I? Because the side's pretty. Until it's locked in, it's pretty flimsy. But the big thing that's happened to me recently, we had some changes at the work, and I don't know, about a couple of years ago, you can remember some videos when I was at work just washing Agatha Lee Austin's engine and Christmas trees and dump trucks and all the rest of it. Well, I got moved from there to another office, another depot, another branch of the company, which meant sort of a reasonable, what do you call it, commute every day, and the effect that had on me was sort of, well, it took 2 hours out of my day, out of my sort of day, and then I was pretty much knackered when I got home. Now I'm getting old, now I'm an old geezer. Anyway, so more recently they're having a management buyout, so the company's growing, which is great. 60-odd-year-old company. It's growing so much now they're going to have a management buyout, and I'm coming back home again. So the work's only 6 miles away from home from me, so that's really cool. So I should better get out. Where I'm going with this long drawn out story is I've not been getting out in the garage at night. I've been coming in, feeling knackered, having me tea, me supper, and then like nodding off in the chair like an old fart. But anyway, so hopefully I better get out and get some momentum going again. I've got loads to do, and I don't know if I've told you, but both the cars are going to be in a wedding in March. Young Kat, who's from work, she's getting married in March, and she wants both the cars, and of course, so I better get my finger out. Literally, that's what's that, 3-4 months to get old Vincent finished. So, ooh, scary. But it's good, nice. It's nice to have a little bit of pressure. So, that's all I've got to tell you. What I'm doing it's pretty boring, as you know, so all I can do really is show you what I've done when I've done it. Alright, anyway, see you later. Bye. See the front of the Triumph's looking like a giraffe. Well, I've seen lots of spots of rust, bright red rust again. So I'm literally going to have to do sort of one panel at a time. I know I've said that before, but it's starting to wind me up, to be honest now. I've been doing this. I've identified a few highs, and so that's okay. I can work on them. Did a bit there with my little pin hammer, as you can see. So there's a few highs to sort out. I did buy was this because I'm terribly impatient. I bought some of this malarkey because it's like 100 times quicker than waiting for the paint to go dry, because I'm trying to do like a couple of panels at a time, as you can see now. Anyway, it's black dried powder, so that's working. That works really quickly. Well, Movember. Everybody knows about Movember, don't they? I've got a new design. That's kind of mad, isn't it? So Movember, I've had a couple of friends that have lost their battle with prostate cancer, and from what I know of Movember, especially in the UK, or certainly in the UK, it's raising awareness of male cancers. So, yeah. I feel like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Ooh. Look, the floor. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're getting there slowly. Yeah, a few little divots here and there. Tell you what keeps spooking me is when the filler gets really thin, you can see the stuff underneath, and I think I've got to rub through. Of course, it's not. It's actually the fact that the filler's see-through. Anyway, we're getting there. A few more low spots and high spots. I've got to knock that one out. A couple then knock in. So I've got Mr. Triumph's coat on today. Can you see it? I can't see it. Oh yeah, there you go. Mr. Triumph's coat on. It's going to inspire me to do this properly. So it's the following weekend now. Sorry, I haven't mentioned that bit. It's the following Saturday. Bloody weather is awful. We've got a bit of 95% doodah. Look, 95% of that. And an unhappy face. Can you see the unhappy face there? An unhappy face, and lots of that. And it has, in seriousness, been raining all week. Yeah, 95% humidity. Anyway, the plan is really to keep going with more sanding. I got into production of fine powder. Oh yeah, Scotty here. It's been ages, hasn't it? Been ages. I've been trying to grab as much time in here as I can. The work thing, I don't know if I've spoken to you about the work thing, but the work thing's sorting itself out. I'm going to get moved back to where I used to work. Same company, just a lot closer to home. So I was finding, and this isn't a moan or a whinge or anything, it's just telling you how it is. I was finding that I was coming home and falling asleep. I don't know whether it's just an old age thing or what, but anyway, so I'm happy that I've got to be able to come back closer to home, closer to work, close to home. Yeah. But it's really affected life, I guess, because I haven't had time to do anything, to be honest. Like I say, I'm not complaining. I'm glad I've got a job. A lot of people haven't. So just telling you. So this is a bit of an update. See where I've got to. And let's turn you around. So I've basically used near enough a whole tin of pot, tin of filler, but there's quite a lot of it on the floor in that heap. What was interesting was I've seen people, you know, the professionals doing it. I'm putting good channel, good videos on their channel, and they sort of do it. They call it wipes. They're doing it in like 2 wipes or 3, so you get your sort of rough coat of filler on, and then fill in the holes and done. I mean, I did it in 5 or 6 on this wing, and it's just basically a technique. I keep over sanding, and that's what I do. So so I started off. This was 5. A bloody great heap of filler on the floor, and I got around and eventually got to the bonnet, and that was 2. So I guess I'm improving. So that's good, I guess. I am at the stage where the bonnet, the wing, door, and the back wing is in etch primer now, like a etch wash thing. You can still, well, you can move. You can see the bonnet. You can still see the filler marks in the bonnet, can you? Because it's very thin, the coat. And then I've got my super thick stuff that's got to go through the big gun. And then on me, if you remember, I welded up the front valence. I bought myself one of these because I was very, I'm going to say it, pissed off, because I came out and that front valence had 2 coats, if not more, of etch primer, not etch primer, zinc primer on it, and there was specks of rust on it, so on the underneath. So I've took it back to bare metal, retreated it again, and I'm going to see if one of these works for me. I don't know how it's going to work with the. It's got a big, massive tablet of something in it. See if I collect any condensation. Anyway, yeah, I start my job back at closer to work on the in the front 1st of December, so I should be back to resuming normal service. Getting some videos out. I seen that yesterday. It was a month since I last put a video out, which is shocking. Anyway, if you've hung in there and you're watching this, thank you very much for hanging in there. It's appreciated. Sorry to my friends that I've been not getting back to you on emails and things, Scott and Stevie. Like I say, my normal service will resume soon, hopefully. Thanks very much for hanging in there. Okay, catch up with you later.